This is the face of the Parliament Street as now. You see the face of the Parliament buildings. It's very much empty because most of these people have left back to reroute themselves to any road that leads to Kasarani Sports Center. There is more international sports center. So most of these people have rerouted, and as you see, they're walking back to go get themselves means to Kasarani Sports Center. Kasarani Sports Center, more international sports center, because the viewing has been changed. It was initially to be at the Parliament's building, as we had said earlier, but now it's no longer there because of various reasons. And if I make a conclusion to my own thinking, would be that the change was because of the multitudes of people that had already gathered to do the viewing. As you saw earlier at the airport, the multitudes, the Mourners were able to break the barriers and get themselves into the airport closer to the plane. Currently, all that is happening over here, we are on the Parliament building street. It's kind of empty, but very early in the morning, it was very full of people who had come to view in preparation to queue and view the body of the late, the former Prime Minister, former second Prime Minister of Kenya, Raila Odinga. But currently, the road is clearing up because most of the people are routing back to Kasarani to go do the viewing of the body, their last respect to Right Honorable Raila Odinga. Yep. Yeah, early enough, we were here and there were a lot of people and a lot of activities happening where we are now. But currently, you understand, the road is empty because most of these people have rerouted back to find means that they can use to get themselves to Kasarani Sports Center, more international sports center in Kasarani. That's along Thika Road. And as I said, according to my view, this was made possible because of two things. One would be the difficulties in road transport of the body of Raila Odinga to the Parliament building. It could have used what we call Mombasa Road, and that could have been not easy. It could have been not easy for that body to reach the Parliament buildings on time because of the multitudes and the crowds of people that had already gathered waiting, and some of them were on the road waiting to see the convoy and follow up with the convoy, bringing a lot of inconveniences in one or the other. So the option of taking it to Kasarani would be a better option because the body can be airlifted. The body can be airlifted to Kasarani for easier transportation and for easier use of time, and that is the reason why the venue has changed. We are already at the roundabout that leads to the Parliament building, and this is the Parliament building. You can see it over here, and all these are the crowds of people that had already gathered to see the body of Raila Odinga. More crowds gathering in. It's time for us to be very much careful in terms of what's happening next. It's time to do what we do, but again, we have to be careful because this is the moment anything happens. You can see them, the crowds chanting. Nothing so special. Nothing so special. They're just people who are coming in who never knew. I think they're not aware that the venue of the body has changed. So they're just coming in and making a lot of impression to the people as if something is happening, but currently we won't say that much is happening over here. So we continue keeping you updated on what's happening now. On the mic and on the camera is your reporter Alan Boy, and this is how it looks. It's kind of peaceful at the Parliament building. It's kind of peaceful around here. Everyone is just standing with the leaves in their hands, ready to say goodbye to Raila Odinga for the last time as they view his this body remains before they are taken to Lee Funeral Home for further adults in preparation to the burial of Raila Odinga. And today we are here. This is how the crowds are. We are along the Parliament Street. We are along the Parliament Street, and this is how it is chaotic. A lot of noises, but that is what it is, and that is how it should be, because everyone is mourning and everyone is doing what they know best, and this is how it is. Just walking within the crowd, and try to get very good footage of whatever is happening over here now. I know the noises are louder than my voice, but at least you can get whatever is happening over here. I'm talking so much to just make sure that people know what I am doing. They have also already gained entrance to the Parliament. We can see also already gained entrance to the Parliament. They have already gained entrance to the Parliament. It's normal to see that happening. And this is the Parliament building, and as you can see on the Parliament building, that's the Senate. And the Parliament building, the fence is like something has happened on it. I think they were trying to force themselves in. There are those who already gained entry to the Parliament House. There are those who have already gained entry to the Parliament House. You can see them on top there, on top of the Parliament House. They've already gained entry. They are inside, and I think this is what contributed. This is what has contributed to the change of venue. What has contributed to the change of venue? Over there, you can see guys on the Parliament up there. They are just watching and seeing the multitudes and the crowds gather as they wait for the arrival of the body. But as we told you earlier, the body will not be here. There's been a change in plans so far. So it's not, the body will not be here. They've been changing plans so far. So I'm not so sure if these guys are aware that the remains of the body of Raila Odinga will be headed to Kasarani. That is Moi International Sports Center, Kasarani. Right now being airlifted. Getting to control this crowd here will be so hard. Will be very, very, very hard to control these crowds over here now. It will be very hard to control these crowds over here now because it's just impossible for these crowds to be controlled. It's too much and too many people, and the issue would have been airlifting the body over here. That would have been easier, but if we say we are using the road, if they say they'll be using the road, it will be so much difficult for them. And as I said earlier, I'm not so sure if these guys know that the body will no longer be viewed here, and they are running or are rerouting to Kasarani, Moi Sports Center, Kasarani so far. The people are gathering over here. So you said this is the Parliament building over here. This is the Parliament building. We are the Parliament building. And these are the people demanding to see the body of Raila Amolo Odinga. They have already come to give their last respect, to view the body and give their last respect. And that is what it is. We got to be careful because anything can happen over here now. The crowd cannot be controlled. Not even the police are in control of the crowd. So it's just people have decided to be at peace and rule everything in a better way. But as you said, we have to be careful. Yeah, I see my fellow content creators gathering over here, and maybe on your screen somewhere. As you see this, it's just impressive on how people have come to give a farewell to one of the most, the leader, Raila Odinga. You can see these people over here, and they are really on it. Africa and the world at large. He's someone who has fought for the democracy of this country, multipartism in this country, allowing more political parties in the country, not just one dominant ruling party, but multiple parties in this country, to allow democracy to work. And he also fought for the new constitution, promulgation of the new constitution in Kenya. And that alone is enough to show people who Raila Amolo Odinga was. And that is why people have gathered. You see this street over here, people are standing sideways, giving way for the oncoming traffic, going traffic. But on this other end, you see most of them gathered, and the vehicles moving on, giving the people morale to continue doing what they are doing most. And over there, you can see that guy carrying a hammer, which is a name for Raila. They say Nyundo. We will move closer to try to get it right. The shout going, restricting the oncoming traffic, but it's more peaceful today, not as chaotic. Just the noises that you can hear from the background, but everything else is working as perfectly as it is supposed to be. This is the Parliament Road. We are from the Parliament on the way on the Harambe Avenue. It's like they're taking the route on around the body, routing themselves to where they are supposed to go. It is getting emotional over here. Most people mourning in different manner, in different ways, but so far so good. No bad occurrences have been experienced in Nairobi town so far. People are just mourning in a very, very, very peaceful way. We've not had chaotic times. Maybe run-outs with the police and the people who are mourning. People are mourning forcefully over here, and it's getting as good as it's supposed to be. As we said earlier, we've had the news that breaking news. We've heard that the body of Raila Odinga will be rerouted to Kasarani for viewing, because I don't think if the Parliament House would have been enough for all these materials would come to view. So for those who have that information, have rerouted themselves back to Kasarani, and those who don't have are still over here. Maybe they're waiting for official confirmation and official message from the leaders. It is as for now. Until next time we meet again on the same show, I'm your host, Alan Coy.